Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew, and I'm going into Toad mode tonight. So if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. Man, I'm tired of walking on eggshells because Xbox has no games. Aren't you? Aren't you guys sick and freaking tired of walking on eggshells because Xbox doesn't have any? What do they call them over there? Over there on the PlayStation side, AAA bangers. Man, I'm sick of walking on eggshells because Xbox literally does every single thing better than PlayStation 5. Literally everything. What else does PlayStation have except those exclusives that look so good, man? They're all one and done. They're all over the shoulder third person, camera movie games. Like they literally every single one of them. What does PlayStation 5 offer that Xbox doesn't do better except for them freaking movie games? PlayStation is the only freaking company that makes movie games. Now I hear a lot of Xbots, you little Xbots, crying and whining because you're scared, because you don't know about the future of Xbox, because you feel bad that Xbox ain't got no games. Dude, Xbox has plenty of freaking games coming out this year, plenty of games coming out next year, tons and tons of games. When you bought your Xbox One and your Xbox Series X, what did Xbox had? They had Gears, Halo, Forza, Halo, Gears. 3 freaking games that differentiated the Xbox platform from other platforms. You couldn't get freaking Halo on PlayStation. You can't get Gears on PlayStation. You sure as crap can't get freaking Halo or Forza Horizon on PlayStation. That is the only thing that freaking PlayStation has held over the Xbox. They literally have to pay third-party developers to keep games off Xbox to prop up the PlayStation 5. They literally have to do that. What else do they got? What are they going to get? Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth? And then the nonsense, they're like, oh, we had to choose the PlayStation 5 because only the SSD. Are we really going back to the SSD thing? Seriously, man? Oh, boy. I love me some movie games. I can't lie. I love my... Exactly, man. Halo is a freaking staple of a game. A staple of a game. I played Halo Infinite. I've never been a really big Halo fan. I was never even a really big first-person shooter fan until the end of the PlayStation 4 and Xbox, until the Xbox One X. Pretty much that's when I started really getting into them because they looked 4K and they were really fun to play. I mean, that last Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, was freaking incredible. Here's the thing, man. Xbox doesn't have any games this year. Whatever. You want to say that? Cool, whatever. There's clearly stuff that's coming out that's only going to be on Xbox and PC or whatever. But Xbox is building next-gen games. They're not building any more PlayStation 4 or Xbox One games like PlayStation's doing with their PlayStation 4 games, and then making them look really, really pretty, kicking them out into early access, and then fixing them 5 months later so that we can truly get the power of our PlayStation 5 after we've already beat the game. How many of us older adults have time to sit and go back and replay through these games when they're done, when they leave early access on the PlayStation, bro? Like, seriously, man. Horizon Forbidden West now is literally incredible. It only took 5 months after launch to make it that way. Only 5 months. Dude, I beat it within the first 2 days I owned it. How does that do me any good if all of a sudden 5 months later it's a way better experience? Maybe they should have just delayed that game and put it out when it was actually done and ready to go on your PlayStation 5. Because let's face it, that's what you bought a PlayStation 5 for, was to have a PlayStation 5 experience. And now that Horizon Forbidden West is actually more of a PlayStation 5 experience, I admit that. Like, yeah, it's incredible. If I would have got that experience when the PlayStation 5 when it first launched, I would have been incredibly happy. I wouldn't have said nothing bad about it. Nothing. I would have been completely happy. I've sat and looked. I've turned it on a few times and I've looked for reasons to nitpick and I can't find them anymore. Like, I literally can't find them anymore. Oh, what's up, a cold gambler? Avi, what's up, my friend? Gaming Fire. Patrick. I'm going to play Plague Tale 2 on Xbox. Starfield is coming out. Here's the thing, guys. I bought this game called The Crew 2 back when it launched, the day it launched. Literally, it was like June 16th or 2016. I bought this game 2016 or 2017. I don't remember exactly, but I bought this game and I bought it on my Xbox. Oh boy, that was such a good choice, man, because now I get higher resolution at 60 frames a second. If you play it on your PlayStation 5, it looks fuzzy. It looks fuzzy. It looks really, really fuzzy and blurry. And if you don't believe me, you can go watch Black Panther's little video on it. He said the exact same thing I'm saying. I'm like, "Ooh, boy, that game looks so trash on the PlayStation 5, running at 60 frames a second." But if you get over on the Xbox, man, boom, it looks incredible. There's this really cool thing, velocity architecture, bro, on the Xbox. When they're GDK, how it just kind of moves across from Xbox One, PC, the Xbox Series, and it's just such a good thing that they can scale up and down, and they can put code in there to be like, hey, man, make it Gen 9 aware, on the Xbox, so then they can add extra features that are way better on the Xbox version. And oh my gosh, the PlayStation can't do that because they got to rebuild the game on code for PlayStation 5, which really sucks, man. That's holding back the PlayStation 5, man. Oh, why do people keep bringing up the SSD? Oh gosh, yeah, dude, the SSD is so irritating. Well, no, that's what Square Enix is saying now. They couldn't put Final Fantasy VII Rebirth on anything else because it'll only work on the PlayStation 5 SSD, which we've all freaking come to learn that is just a crock of crap. I'm gonna play Plague Tale on the only console I neglect is Switch on my PS4, I guess, technically too, but I watch plenty of Netflix on it. Oh, I see. Xbox decided to go next gen only. Could be causing the first party drought since many games actually started development for last gen systems. They had to go back and tweak everything. Well, here's the thing, man. This is honestly what I think. Xbox pretty much knew their hands were tied, bro. They knew their hands were tied. They knew that they had to stop making games on Xbox One and start making them on the next gen consoles because of the SSD, man, because of all the new features in the Xbox. They can't really make I guess they could scale them down or whatever, but in the long run, it's easier for them to just build next gen games and let you stream them on your last gen console. And I'm perfectly okay with that, man. You get to stream the next gen Xbox Series X version on your Xbox One at 1080p at 60 frames a second, bro. That's a good trade-off to be able to continue to still play those games. Well, Final Fantasy VII Remake on PS4, and that has a normal SSD. No, they're talking about Rebirth, the new one that's coming out. Dude, we couldn't do it in this expansive world. And I'm like, dude, have you seen an Ubisoft game? You're trying to tell me your little corridor game of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth isn't going to work? Isn't going to work on on an Xbox Series X or S? Oh gosh. Well, by the time they get all these freaking by the time they get all these new PlayStations and stuff out there, dude, everybody's gonna have a PlayStation soon. Wait a minute, Square really said they couldn't. Yeah, dude. I was reading that on Twitter today. I was like, "Are you freaking kidding me, dude?" I was like, "Oh gosh, here we go with some more nonsense." But let me get back to this, man. PlayStation, the only thing they got is literally exclusive games. That's it. Xbox does every single thing better. Every multi-plat that comes out on Xbox, it runs better. The VRR works better. The color reproduction's better. The freaking you get Dolby Vision. You get so much more with your Xbox. You get higher resolution. You get you know what I mean? You get better stuff on the Xbox version than you do on the PlayStation 5 version. And that's just to me, if I'm a gamer and I'm asking myself, man, I can only buy one console. And the majority of games that I'm going to play are going to be third-party games. And I got me this really expensive $2,000 TV or $1,500 TV or a really nice screen. Do I really want to put Checkerbird Renderer 2.0 on there, or do I want a native image that looks better, that's going to look good on my really expensive TV? Or you know what I mean? Like, or do I just wait? Or do I just wait for them games that really look good, man? Those $70 remakes, man. They come in. I mean, Last of Us went gold today. It's gold. It's gold. I mean, yeah. Dude, it's funny, man. It's hilarious. It is literally freaking hilarious. Elden Ring, Lord, I'd rather save and build a PC instead of getting an Xbox Series X. Well, yeah, man. If you can afford to get a PC, get a PC. But this is, I mean, we're talking about consoles, man. If you're talking about consoles, see, if I had to pick one, to pick PS5 because some of my favorite franchises are Sony only games, but I'd be highly upset to lose my Series X. Well, here's the thing, Patrick. A lot of my favorite games were on the PlayStation as well. A lot of my favorite first party games were on the PlayStation, but they don't make them anymore. They quit making them. they don't make they don't make SOCOM no more. They don't make freaking they don't make half of the games that I grew up loving on the PlayStation no more. They moved on over to everything. I mean, God of War is still there, um, but all the stuff that I grew up with on PlayStation 1 and 2, they don't make them no more. Like everything started changing in the PlayStation 3 generation. They started moving on to new games and stuff. So and I didn't play Killzone back on the PlayStation 2. What's up, son? Gunpaw, how's it going, man? I want them to re-release Resistance. Well, see, that's the thing, man. Like, I don't think Sony cares about going back and really. I don't really think Sony cares much about going back to getting those kind of games, to doing those kind of games, man. Oh, that's nice, Gunpla. Chip priority was a rumor. There's no legitimate info saying that that's real. More Series X started showing up on shelves because Xbox took a break upgrading server blades. Yeah. GPU prices going down. Yeah, GPU prices are going down. I mean, you could probably definitely Elden Lord rating. You could probably get yourself a pretty decent freaking PC now. Game Pass on PC, and I totally agree that Game Pass pretty much killed the effort of making good AAA games from Xbox. See, I don't believe that. I do not believe that narrative that Game Pass has killed the games. I just feel like a lot of the games that Xbox puts out, dude, are pretty good, man. They're pretty fun. They keep you engaged for a lot longer than a lot of the PlayStation stuff, man. Waiting on the Steam Deck email. I am. Yeah, I'm definitely waiting for mine now. I've just been loading money onto my Steam wallet so I can have it paid for by the time they said October for mine. October. I can't wait to play some Assetto Corsa Competizione on the Steam Deck. Take it everywhere with me, man. It's gonna be my little sidekick for 2 hours a day. No, I'm just joking. Ooh, boy, I'll take it with me, play it for a couple hours, and the battery will be dead. July, September, nice, nice. That's good. Every day. Yeah, I mean July to September. My Steam Deck email is scheduled for October. Yeah, October, dude. Oh, it's so bad. I mean, I decided to grab the just the 64 gig one. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It's not that I hate PlayStation. It's just that literally the only thing that it's good for is the exclusives. And I mean, think about it this way too. All these games that they force you to buy on the PlayStation because they do the timed exclusive on them. I mean, look at Godfall, bro. Godfall launches on Xbox way better than it ever did on the PlayStation 5, and its PlayStation 5 still isn't as good as the Xbox version. And it's like, wow, really, man? Like, what's going on with that? I want the SSD, but I don't need 512. Mostly probably going to run retro games. Yeah. See, I didn't want to pay 500 bucks for a handheld that I'm rarely going to play. I'm not going to play it that often. I'll play it as much as I probably play my Switch. I only see I mean I'll test a lot of games on it, but I think Xbox quality is going to go way up. I mean, we are freaking about to hit another recession though, so I mean they might be like holding back on the reins and being like, "Whoa, wait a minute." Yeah, I mean, it just depends on if I'm out and about a lot, Patrick, then I'll take it with me and play it. But if I'm sitting here and I'm around all my other consoles, dude, Like the last thing I'm going to pick up is the freaking Steam Deck. I will be doing a lot of testing on it, so it will be good to have for the studio, so that I can test games on it and stuff for people, so that they know what to buy and stuff. But hey, Delusions of Grandeur, how is it going, my friend? Got to get people watching my stuff. Yeah, I don't know, man. See, this is the thing. Disney World in October, nice. I don't know if I'd take it with me there. Due to my huge Steam library, got like, oh yeah, whew. Dude, I started my Steam library what 4.5 months ago, and I've already got like 62 games on there. I keep I keep buying them. I keep buying them. I just can't stop myself from buying old games. Bought a PC to play old games. Gosh, I spent $2,000 on a PC to play old games. What was I thinking? You hear them all the time. They're like, "Why would you buy an Xbox to play old games?" Dude, I bought a PC to play old games. So what? Why not? I'd put it in my carry-on bag, play on the plane ride. I would just be worried about people in California trying to take your luggage. Steam Summer Sale is the best thing on. Oh gosh, I know, dude. I literally am like limiting myself because I'm putting that money on my Steam wallet for my Steam Deck. So I'm limiting myself to a lot of games that I'm buying because I want to make sure I have that money on there. So I've been avoiding the sales on Steam so that I don't cut into that money. I'm already there because I'll be like, yeah, I could just replace it later. But I like to have my stuff paid off and ready to go by the time it's ready to launch. By the time it's there. That's what I did with the Xbox. Everything else, man, I just put all the money on my Xbox account, and then boom, they send it to me. Ah, Disney World, Florida, not Cali, but nah, I'll carry it so I can have it with me. You better get a chain and wrap it to your body with a freaking key and everything, man. By the time that comes, man, everybody's gonna be starving and everything. So yeah, dude, you probably want. I don't know, man. When did you say you're going? October? I don't know, man. I don't know. The way things are going, everybody's gonna be starving, so there's gonna be a lot more crime. Everybody's gonna be out of money and trying to feed their kids and stuff, bro. Exclusive that isn't gaming, it's marketing. Yeah. See, I don't know, man. Like Sony wants to bleed you dry with LOL. Now you got me. I know it's what I'm talking. Dude, I went to school to be a freaking to be a probation officer, man. And like the biggest thing to worry about is high prices, bro. Because if the poor can't afford to feed their kids, they're gonna steal it to feed their kids, bro. They're gonna do things that are, I mean, not just poor people, but people in general. If you got to feed your kids, if your kids are starving, man, you're looking at them, they're starving, dude. You're gonna do stuff that you probably shouldn't do to get your kids some food, man. You know what I mean? And yeah, I mean they're always talking, oh, like gas prices and stuff, and it's like, dude, the crime is rising everywhere because of this. So yeah, I don't know. I would probably leave it in a safe. Whatever publisher sales on the Xbox store. Oh man, I do, man. I gotta watch myself. You guys already know me. I spend too much money on video games in the first place, man. It's communism. Yeah, exactly, man. Like, tear down the system, man. Tear it down because it's not working for us. And I'm like, dude, if you went and got a job, it'd work for you. If you started working every day, it would probably start working for you. Nah, because my best friends are, I don't care about your friends. Worry about you. Worry about just you, and you will be fine. If you start worrying about your friends and feeling bad because all of them can't hold a job or can't work 40 hours a week, that's not your problem. That's literally not your problem, man. Go work your 40 hours a week and pay your bills and have your money, man. It's called consistency. If you're consistent with your job, you're going to have money. You're going to occur things. You're going to have stuff. If you don't work your 40 hours a week, you're not going to have those things. Who I think it's like block of cheese. People must be still. I know. Man, dude, I'm telling you. I honestly got bored quick playing Halo Infinite. The campaign was okay, but the multiplayer was very bad. I had more time playing Halo 2 than Halo Infinite. See, I get on Halo. I get on Halo Infinite. Where I live, I saw the supermarket had security tagged bloody cheese. All of the Oh, dude, they got security tags in the meat here, bro. You go to buy a steak or something, there's a security tag. And we're not talking just like the ribeyes and stuff. No, dude, we're talking about like the cheap steak stuff, man. They got like security tags, bro. Oh, die on this hill about Halo. The multiplayer is great to me. I like the multiplayer, man. I don't have a problem with it. I get on there every once in a while and I just play and I play a few rounds and I'm good, man. I don't have to sit there for hours upon hours upon hours playing just and that's just me, man. Like sometimes I get on there and I'll be in a Halo mood. I play a lot of Halo. Sometimes I'm not, man. It just depends on what I want to play. I like the campaign. I love the campaign. I thought the campaign was really good done. I like the open aspect of it. I like being able to, you know, do what I want to do, go where I want to go. Like I really appreciate that. I liked exploring that world of Halo, man. I thought it was good. I thought it was really good, man. I like how they put that one together. Yeah, the crowd. See, there's okay. So I kind of feel like I want as soon as campaign co-op comes out, I want to run through the campaign again with somebody on a harder level, man. But my gosh, man, normal for me was when you start fighting them bosses, that was difficult. Some of those guys, they were difficult. The Last of Us remake gone gold. I'm buying it day one. So everybody I know, like in person or whatever, that played the campaign, they said that even on harder levels, the bosses just turn more into bullet sponges as opposed to like being harder. So I mean, they're pretty much hard. They're just not as bullet spongy on normal. Every couple of days at least, usually around 9 p.m. on the weekdays. I'll hop on, play team snipers on that smart standing. Nice, nice. The Last of Us remake gone gold. Buying it day one. Yeah, I'll probably buy it day one. What's up on X? I'll probably buy it day one, man. When they said that on Twitter, I was like, all right, man, I'll buy it day one, but you got to promise me that it's not coming out in early access. It better take advantage of the PlayStation 5, man, because that's literally all you got, Sony, is PlayStation 5 exclusive games. And if they don't come out hitting on all cylinders, bro, then you're stuck with a 4K 30 experience, and I don't want to play any more PlayStation first party games at 30 frames a second. I don't want to do that. So if this game comes out and it's got a 60 FPS mode that looks fuzzy and broken like Horizon Forbidden West, I'm gonna wait till they fix it, dude. I'm gonna wait till it comes out of early access before I play it. Why? What's going on? It's absolutely a ripoff. Shadow, what's up, my buddy? I honestly think the Last of Us remake is a ripoff. Of course it is. Of course it they got more power in the PlayStation 5, Elden Lord Raiden. It was one of their highest selling games. So they're like, yeah, dude, let's cash in on this. That's literally what it is a cash grab. A literal freaking cash grab. They can make it look prettier. What if this game comes out of 1440p at freaking 30 frames a second, but it's all like, oh, dude. See, I worry about it, man. I worry about it. Oh, Forbidden West on release. That's not true. That's not true at all. GTA 5 and Skyrim get releases, re-releases. It's just, yeah, dude, they just want a little bit more money, man. If you buy it day one, you can change Joel's gender. I wouldn't doubt it, dude. Do you agree with the people? Last of Us is not an actual remake. It's not a remake, dude. It's a remaster. It's a it's a beautification, bro. It doesn't matter how much lipstick you put on it. It's still a PlayStation 3 game. Forbidden West on release graphically did not look better than Forza Horizon 5. Now it's debatable. Yeah. See, now it's a lot freaking closer, man. Now I feel like they're pretty much equal. When they launched, dude, Forza Horizon 5 knocked the freaking beat the brakes off of that freaking Horizon Forbidden West, bro. Like it did. Like everything looked good. Horizon Forbidden West was fuzzy. It looked terrible in freaking in 60 FPS. I mean, they were a lot closer when you got 4K 30, but I still feel like Horizon Forza Horizon 5 kind of edged it out. And I mean, you can say it's a car game all you want, but they're both open world games. They both are cars, bro. Like only Frog and his fans say that. Well, only freaking PlayStation fanboys deny it, bro. Only PlayStation fanboys are like, no, guys, the PlayStation game is the best. It's the literal best, dude. It's like literally you guys waited. We waited 5 months for it to come out of early access, bro. 5 months. And then you got like Digital Foundry and NX Gamer and all the other guys are like, yeah, man, you should commend Sony, bro, for like really pushing the PlayStation 5 after the game had already launched, for them to like go back into it and like really like dig deep and try to find all the power in the PlayStation 5. I'm like, really? That's it? That's all the PlayStation 5's got? Okay, man. Okay. If that's it, then there's something wrong with that thing, buddy. There's something wrong, man. I still bought it. You're right, dude. I still bought it, man. I still bought it. I still bought it day one because I'm a PlayStation fan, bro. I like PlayStation games, man. I've been playing PlayStation since the PS1, dude. Since the PS1, and that's the first time I ever thought. I guess I really didn't know what to think. I was like, oh boy, this is the best the PlayStation 5 is gonna do. Ooh, we're in for a weird ride. But now that it's all fixed up, I'm like, damn, dude, I kind of feel lied to. Should I put my money out there day one for PlayStation games, or should I just wait for them to come out of early access? Fanboy, why are you bragging about it? I know, dude. My PC will eat the PlayStation 5 for lunch, bro. For lunch. There's no checkerbirds on my PC, bro. Remaster, remake. Who cares? The game is slightly better. Yeah. I'm perfectly good with a $10 fee for this game, bro. It's usually a frame rate bump, minor graphical adjustments, and a resolution bump. I don't know, man. Like some of them Xbox games that I get free upgrades for, dude, I'm like, wow, dude, these look and play a lot better. And I own them. I buy them digital. So, oh, get them upgrade is a good thing. Yeah. You think the graphics look way better? Oh, what, on the new Last of Us that's coming out? Yeah, dude, it looks incredible, man. Yeah, dude, $2,000 versus a $500. Why now it's $400? They dropped the price. 500 dollars plus the SSD. I'm $900 into that PlayStation 5, bro. Can't understand why anyone would pay $70 for that game. For a third time, I bet the majority of people will wait a few months to pick it up. I mean, they could just wait till it comes to PS Plus. Thing I don't like about The Last of Us. So they made Ellie look more like the last one too. Kind of thought she looked like that because of all the stress she endured. And oh, I see. It's only $400 in the UK, huh? They already discounted it in the UK. Technically, my PC was $1,700. $1,700. I mean, my graphics card alone costs a PlayStation 5. My CPU probably costs a PlayStation 5 too. Oh man. Oh, you guys should give it a chance. Ooh, ooh. Copy and now it's PS Plus collection as well. Yeah, that's true. 450 in the UK. Well, $400 you get a freaking digital here, but good luck finding a digital, bro. They don't make those. That was just yeah, man, we want to have a cheap one, but nobody can find the cheap one. So yeah, dude, they're not $400. That's a super unicorn, bro. A super duper duper unicorn to find one. I trust me. Why do you think it took me so long to get a PlayStation 5? I was waiting to try to get a digital because I didn't need a disc drive. I did not need a disc drive to for my PlayStation 5 habit. I buy all my games digital, so I did not care about having the digital is literally freaking impossible to find. Don't compare graphically to even they don't, man. My PC is way better. My PC is way better than a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox Series X. I get way better rasterization. I get way better ray tracing. I get way better freaking everything, dude. Like everything is just better. I mean, I can easily run games at 4K 60 frames a second from my PC. And I only got a 3060 Ti. I might have to lower a couple settings closer to what the consoles do, but yeah, dude, I can run them native 4K with a little bit lower settings on some games. Like I can run if I set all the ray tracing and stuff on Cyberpunk to what it is on the PlayStation, I can easily run that at 4K 60, bro. Drivers and switching it off and on again is I know, cabbage. I know all the negatives about the PC, but it saves so much money on games. They're cheaper. I tried digital. Yeah, dude, I realized within a week there was no getting a freaking digital, so I just hurried up and bought my thing. Thoughts about the new IP called Callisto Protocol on the PS5. It reminds me of Dead Space One. That's who made it. The guy that invented Dead Space is the guy that made Callisto Protocol. Callisto Protocol is probably one of my higher one of my highly anticipated games for the end of the year. My highly anticipated games are Modern Warfare 2, Callisto Protocol, um, God of War, and The Last of Us. I'm highly anticipating those. Those are probably the AAA games that I'm anticipating the most. I think there's something else. Deathloop on Xbox, of course, but I'll play that on Game Pass. I'll probably end up picking it up too. So I own all three copies. I'm pretty sure there's more stuff, man. I just forgot. I've just forgot some names. So I'm old. Forgive me. Hogwarts Legacy. Yep. Gotham Knights. I mean, Hogwarts Legacy. Yes. Gotham Knights. I'll pick it up. Picking up the Saints Row game. What else? What else? What else? Oh, I'm pretty fine. I'm pretty sure that the PlayStation 5 digital was just something they built so that they could try to make it seem like they have a cheaper console that you know what I mean? Well, yeah. UK money is worth more than American money. For $1, you get $1.75 ish. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like Saints Row's never been like a super great game, but it's worth checking out on the new consoles. How do I have the time to play so many games, or do I ever finish them? It depends on the game. It depends on the game. Seriously, if it's a highly anticipated game for me, I usually will finish those off pretty quickly within like the weekend. Bro, I was on live streams following stock updates and shit. Trying to get a PS5. I was struggling thinking about. Yeah, Pat. I was at GameStop the day before. They said pre-orders would go live, and they let me pre-order early. Take much effort at all. I got a bundle. I was able to get my Series X day one. $1.19 to $1 last time I checked because the UK pound is because of inflation, Brexit, and dumb Tories. Was eating breakfast and saw the Series X bundle was on. I finished eating and was still up. And I said, I got nice. Series X, day one, November 10th. Yep, me too, man. It was sitting on my door at 11 o'clock in the morning. I hooked it all up and started playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Valhalla. Keep the PS5 deals. This seems alright. 3 Series X, 1 Series S, 3 PS5. Got them all really easy, but sold them. Well, the Series X, it cost friends who moaned they couldn't get one. It's not Brexit. It's the same people that own America own UK too. It was their prize after World War II. What is that for? Huh? Oh, I see. I see. Same game as well. I'll upgrade to PS5 Pro. I'm not buying a PS5 Pro, dude. I already got a PC, man. I don't need a Pro. PS5 digital isn't rare in the UK. I got one of the last 2 Series X at the Walmart close to my house on launch day. Nice. The Last of Us. Do you mean the lizard people? Oh, oh, I see. Oh, wait, where are we at? No, don't have it. Yeah, see, I didn't have. I didn't have any intention to get an Xbox last generation, man, but I wanted that Blizzard Mountain really, really, really bad. And yep, everything is history after that. We will call them the bank peoples. Miss the old school Assassin's Creed games, such as one Ezio trilogy. I tried the new Assassin's Creed games, but it's not the same. They focus on microtransactions and story. Um, Origins a little bit, yeah. You could definitely say Origins a little bit because there is that really steep grind from like level 25 to 40 or whatever. It's kind of like a steep grind. But Odyssey and Valhalla, not anywhere near as much as that. Series X wasn't hard for me to get either. Got my consoles. These Minecraft preview and Garden Story is on Xbox Game Pass. Nice. Well, okay. Then he told me PS Direct had a queue up, and I was doing work on the laptop and had the website already up by chance. Nice. Yeah. See, that's. I was in a PlayStation Direct, and I got all the way up to ordering it and everything, and I was trying to get that digital one, but it kept telling me, "Oh no, 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 no!" Every time I put my credit card number in there and everything, it was like, "No, no, no," and I'm like, "Dude, what's wrong with this stupid thing?" And then it finally told me, "Oh yeah, we don't got any more of those." Here's an app called Hot Stock. That's got me every console this gen with ease. Nice. I don't think they should do a pro console this generation, man. I really don't think they should do that. Even Xbox, I don't think that would be wise for them to do either of those things. Another thing that happened was the day before I almost got one, but I had put my card into Influence, which ruined it. But if I hadn't been for that, I wouldn't have had it in for when I bought it. Yeah, dude, they give you like 10 minutes. They're like, oh yeah, you got 10 minutes, but then they sell them out before you even get your card number in there. I was like, whatever. GameStop and others let people pre-order the PS5 early, so some didn't know. Yeah. 8K TVs. I wouldn't even buy an 8K TV for a pro console, man. Are they really going to put a 4090 in the next gen consoles, bro? Because that's what you'd need for 8K. 3090, a 3090 Ti might do 8K at like 15 frames a second, bro. Like, especially like AAA games, man. I don't know. I don't think it would even be worth it. You get nothing but checkerbirds. It'd be all checkerbird 8K. I don't want to pro this gen. 2 years in, yeah, I don't want to pro. Um, Nobody. I know Twitter inspires these clickbaits. No, it wasn't Twitter today. No, I'm sick and tired of walking on eggshells, man, because Xbox literally does everything better. And the only thing PlayStation fanboys got is exclusives. And I bought all the exclusives, so I know that I'm not freaking missing out on much. I bought them all, man. I bought them all, and I still play my Xbox more. I still play my Xbox more. Please don't tell me anyone seriously thinks the next. Oh no, dude, they won't. They're not going to put no 4090 in a freaking in a PlayStation 5, dude. Best we're going to get is some slim down freaking checkerbird model, bro. I can see a slim model for both consoles so they can make more models quicker. I mean, I could definitely see like a Series X without a drive, maybe a 2 terabyte model. Not doing 8K. I'll be away. 8K, yeah, dude. I don't think gaming on an 8K TV would ever be fun. If they put even a mid and RDNA 3 GPU in the PS5 Pro and the Series X, that outperforms RTX 3090 Ti. Even then, it's smart to focus on ray tracing games instead of 8K. I think I think that as soon as Xbox's DirectML comes into play, that's kind of like DLSS. I think you're going to see better ray tracing on Xbox this generation just with the Series X. The best slim console was easily the slim PS2. Yes, yes, I love that thing, dude. It was so thin. It was like a little over an inch. Need to let people buy current gen systems only when they're coming out with pro models. I would like to see him not do a next. I would like to see him not do a mid gen, so that if they do a next gen like a like a PlayStation 6 and stuff, I'd really like to see those get pushed harder than having these mid gen. These mid gen things made it not that big of an upgrade. Ray tracing on Halo is still coming. Remember, Halo Infinite is still in early access, Mr. Din. It's still in early access. And they said it was going to be in early access for 10 years, bro. And like it's still in early access. There's a lot that's coming to Halo Infinite. Isn't great games the reason for playing the console? See, that's the thing, man. Like, I don't necessarily think they're as great as people make them out to be anymore, Shaq. They're cool, they're fun, they look good, they look really good, but I don't necessarily see that as gaming quality. I see that more as an artistic quality. Like if that's what they're doing, if that's what they're going for, yeah, dude, they look great. PlayStation first party games look great. But I play other games way more than I play those. So I mean, are they really great games or are they something different? Or are they something a little bit different? Uh half of everyone doesn't even own 4K display. Yeah. They should focus on higher frames. Yeah, I would personally prefer some higher frames. I'd be perfectly fine if PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X just started making like really high quality 1440p modes for these games, man, with higher frame rates and higher visual quality. That would be even better. I think power has to be. I think power has been the least worried about thing when it comes to gamers. Power's for PC dudes. See, I never used to worry about power until 4K TVs came out, and PlayStation 4 Pro wasn't really doing it for me. Made it so you don't notice the next gen as much as before. Yeah, that's true. That's exactly true. PS3 at the beginning, Call of Duty ran like half the frame rate. I know, 30 frames a second. It'll look better than Xbox exclusives. Gears look great. See, I don't know, man. I think the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 generation was pretty freaking close, man. Like I think I don't think any games look better on either one of them. I thought they looked so much the same that it was funny, man. They looked a lot the same. Halo Infinite States Forge co-op campaign and new season. I thought we were supposed to be getting co-op campaign sooner. No ray tracing on Halo Infinite. It's in early access. Yeah, exactly. It's in early access, bro. I'm perfectly comfortable with saying that it's in early access. It is. Games definitely look the same. Yeah. Dude, even playing on my PC with max settings, games still look pretty close to what they look like on the console. So, I mean, it's not necessarily a visual thing. It's more in line with, like resolution. The resolution just makes the picture look a little less crisp, or, frame rate definitely adds to the immersion a lot. God of War has me at some of the greatest combat in a game. See, I don't know, man. I mean, it's good, but PS first party games, Last of Us, Ghosts, Spider Man, God of War, and Horizon all have fantastic gameplay to me. Horizon feels, I would say, God of War's combat and probably The Last of Us 2 combat are better than the other ones. Ghost of Tsushima was pretty good too, though. Spider Man felt really Batman-y. Didn't really feel too much better. Bro, PS5 got their exclusives and the multi-plat. Stop the cat for this. Watch your foul mouth, 8-bit. Multi-plats look like garbage on the PlayStation 5. And I'll die on that hill, man. I would die on that hill. I like my multi-plats way better. Remnant from the Ashes is a great co-op game. Yeah, it is. Try it when it goes on Game Pass just to see. Spider-Man is literally a Batman. Yeah. Ooh, reskin. Yeah, I agree that totally ripped off Batman, but the Batman games were great. Yeah, they were. But I mean, don't get me wrong, dude. I love Spider-Man. I think I like swinging through the city on Spider-Man more than anything else. I mean, the combat was pretty fun, but it literally feels just like you're playing a Batman game. But swinging through the city, that is definitely good. Speederman. Speederman. Like the bosses in Spider-Man. I found the collecting stuff a little repetitive. Yeah, dude, I thought they did a good with the Spider-Man. Miles Morales, it felt kind of cut back, but I mean, it was still a good story. It was still fun. It still looked great. I still had a good time with it. But Spider-Man's probably my favorite. Proceeds last gen upgrades. I don't see a difference in the Series X, PS5 multiplats. I played COD, Apex, and 2K on both. Looks the same to me. I know for a fact that the colors look better on the Xbox. Let's see, COD. COD probably looks better on Xbox. Apex, yeah, I mean that game's probably built in parity, and 2K is probably built in parity. Probably. Oh boy, what's up, Code Equestria? How you doing? Collecting was annoying. Ash is a good game. I definitely have it on my list to play. And we never picked it back up. Oh, you never picked it back up again? We played it for a little while. Actually, let me see. I can probably look right here on my Xbox thing and see when the last time I played Remnant from the Ashes was. curious to see how long we put into that game. I'm curious now. So curious. Oh boy. Oh boy, it's way down here. Oh boy. Really? Oh, Remnant. Oh wow, dude, we only played that for like 8 hours total. We only played it for 8 hours total. 2K is trash. Oh, I see. You bought Ghostwire Tokyo? Nice, nice. You bought it on PC, right? Max that puppy out and have fun. Platinum games. Yeah, I don't platinum anything. Give me God of War. Highest difficulty. Hunting some ravens. For the platinum was the easy mode. Was easy mode compared to that. Just remember eggs box is number one. Oh man, you're gonna have such a good time. Dude, I love Ghostwire Tokyo. That's a solid freaking game, man. Let's see how many hours I got into Anthem. 4 days? I played Anthem for 4 freaking days, man. My gosh. The Outer Worlds. How long did I play that for? 6 hours? Yeah, I didn't. Mortal Shell. I only played Mortal Shell for 5 hours. I like how this lets you see how long you played them for. The medium, I played 8 hours and 20 minutes and beat that game. Ghostwire is beautiful. So my build makes my runs fun. Game of B for that. Nice. Ghostwire. Yeah, Ghostwire is freaking beautiful on freaking Steam Deck is the best console. Well, hopefully I'll have my Steam Deck in October. October. Control before it got upgraded, I had 1 day and 11 hours in. I think if you look through my games, most of my games are probably my highest hours. Ghostwire. I bought it on PC pretty cheap, and then I bought it on PlayStation day one when it came out. Um, I think it's been half price already. Loving the Steam Deck. Yeah, dude, I can't wait to get mine. I should have tried to get one sooner, but I don't know, man. I bought this PC and everything else, so it just wasn't the Steam Deck wasn't even on my radar until I played Wreckfest on the Switch, and then I was like, oh boy, man, this is actually not too bad. It's 30 for Steam Summer Sale. Waiting on this emails before it's killing me. I know, man. Well, what do they do? Do they just email you and then you pay for it and then they send it to you or what? So I gotta wait and watch for it. Steam Deck. Tired of playing Halo. Hop on God of War, Spider Man. Too boring. Flip over to Forza. Oh, nice. Yeah. See, I'm gonna have some fun playing some Spider Man on it for sure. Spider Man on the go. I'm just like I said, I'll just have all my money on my freaking Steam account so they can just take it off of there and send it to me. Watch the emails. You get 2 or 3 days to respond. Okay. Yeah, I'll just make sure I have all that money on my Steam account before. Just can't wait to put loads of emulators on that thing. Nice. That's funny. You can play PlayStation games on everything but the play. You can play PlayStation 3 games on everything but the PlayStation 5, dude. Oh, Deathloop is a good game. It was day one and got mine, man. Nice. Yeah, I should have probably taken it a little more seriously, but I I wasn't really that interested in a handheld. Didn't really care. Um I don't know now, Frog X1 fan. I don't know right now because I haven't been on there in a little while. I think there's a pretty good I think there's a pretty healthy community on PC though. It's coming out on Xbox like seriously soon, like in like a couple of months. You can play PlayStation games on everything but the PlayStation 5, bro. That's sad. Target have buy one Steam gift card and get a second one 15% off. Nice. Really fun, man. My last run beating the game was so intense. You had to kill three Julianas? I thought only one. I thought you only had to kill one per run. I can't wait for it to come to Xbox, dude. I might actually sit down and beat it on PC and then beat it again. I probably will just sit down maybe this weekend and beat it on PC. It's pretty much a whole new start on that. Actually, I don't know. If I get my update on the PlayStation 5 or for my TV so that I can use the PlayStation's VRR, maybe I'll try it on that again. Because I think it looks fine on the PlayStation 5. I think it looks okay on the PlayStation 5. I was having fun with that. I mean, on the PC, I can use either controller. See that the next gen update for PUBG is going to run at 4K 60 FPS on Series X and 1440p. That's just the name of the game, man. Xbox does backwards compatibility and upgrades better. In the whole day, so it's 4 different times a day, and she can come in each time. Oh, I see. At least two of them. See, I thought you only had to kill her one time in a run. Ascension multiplayer was so underrated, dude. Wow. I wonder if that has to do. You were letting people invade your game, right, Patrick? Ascension is super underrated. See, I like God of War Ascension. I thought it was fine. You're much dead since Fortnite's coming. I know, dude. I don't know if I'd be getting no PUBG, bro. Oh, I do. I did just download it the other day so I could check out this new update, but I don't think I'd play it. So, oh. I really don't even need to cover it on the channel to be completely honest with you, because I'm never going to play it. The thing that hurt PUBG the most is it was so broken when it first launched on console. Like it was so bad to play, it was so terrible that nobody cared. For PS3 game, the combat has so much passion and depth into it. I love the God of War Ascension. I think no, the only one they did for PlayStation 4 was God of War 3, right? Up to the PS3 on the deck. Nice. I'm just going to wait until reviews for Modern Warfare 2 because I felt so ripped off when I bought Return. Oh no, see Vanguard, see Infinity Ward is literally the best when it comes to Call of Duty. I don't question. Let's put it this way: Infinity Ward is so good at Call of Duty. It keeps me on like a high long enough to buy the next two games and then be like, oh man, those sucked. But then Infinity Ward's like, yeah, Call of Duty's coming out, and I'm like, yay! So then it just starts the vicious cycle all over again, man. At least for me, anyways. At least for me. Oh, I emulate the Switch, but I have a Switch. I use it for half baked re releases from Nintendo. Oh man, Nintendo and their half baking. Oh, all right, guys. I'm just doing an hour stream tonight. Only good Call of Duty I played was Black Ops 2. I had a blast with all three of the modes. Black Ops 2 was good. I liked Black Ops 2. Modern Warfare, the new one, is literally my favorite Call of Duty ever made. I liked Infinite Warfare 2, though. Ah, your problem. You're welcome, Gumpa. Yeah, I'm just doing a 1 hour tonight, guys. You guys have a good night. Because I want to play a little bit of a set of Corsa Competizione before I go to bed. And I've only got 45 minutes till I have to go to bed. So that's at least a couple races. So, oh, you guys have fun, man. We'll see you tomorrow. I'll probably do live stream tomorrow instead of the videos. Yeah, I need to play some games. Toad mode. You guys have fun. Thanks for coming tonight.